And, you know, it marks a day. We went to see Gabby's Dollhouse, you know, the opening weekend, and it was so much fun, and the kids were running around and, you know, squealing. And that's joyful. You know, there are so many things in life that aren't exactly joyful, and that's a touchstone. It's a joyful moment that marks a day.
Absolutely, 100%. The experience of sitting in a theater is so, like, it's just not comparable to streaming. It's you're immersed in the film. You're in a dark theater where all you can see, you can't see the seats. You kind of forget they're there. You can just see the screen, and the sounds are so loud and like really just put you in the scene. And then you get your classic movie theater popcorn, and it just really kind of makes the whole experience great.
I'm convinced that there's something special that happens in the room where you are looking at a piece of art, and because you're, I don't know, doing so communitarianly or in collaboration with others or in community with others, that kind of raises the stakes, and it makes it both sort of more interesting and I don't know, potentially more enlightening, something like that.
I think the thing that I like the most about the theater is going with people that I know. I'm an anthropologist at heart. Seeing how different people react to the same scene is really interesting to me. That's what I also love about just watching in movies in general.
I think that as humans, we crave that. We crave the belief that there's something bigger, there's something magical, there's something that can trigger our emotions beyond just what happens to us or around us. You know, that there's something dreamy about it that I think is important.
I love that there's no wrong answer. You pretty much just make what you want to make. You can't make something that's not correct. It's not math where it's 2 + 2 has to equal 4. It can be 2 + 2 can equal a diagonal, it can equal a square, like it doesn't have to equal the same thing. And I love seeing all of my friends' different creations because they are so different from mine, and I just think that's the most interesting part of film as a whole.
They're quasi-religious spaces. They're a bit like church. They're a bit like the chapel of a cathedral, right? And here I'm thinking about particular places, movie houses that were important to me growing up in Louisville, Kentucky. There were a couple of them. Neither of them are still in existence, right? The facades are there, but the theaters are gone. It makes you reflective. It puts you in a kind of reflective space in the way that cathedrals do.
The atmosphere comes more from the smell of popcorn and the sounds of the ads playing and how big the screen is visually. So I think it's like mostly by the things that you think of when you think theater, so like popcorn and candy and getting a fountain drink or getting like the butter stands that are outside theater doors. That's what makes the environment to me.
In contemporary culture, we are starved for opportunities to connect. And if that's right, then there's like a value in watching films together.
There's something pretty great about the darkened movie theater.